It gives me great pleasure to introduce ERIN, the Energy Resource Information Network. ERIN is an artificial intelligence tool driven and delivered on large language models, LLMs. It takes the contents of the REC and aims to turn that into more human-readable, human-understandable content. This is a great example of how the REC is trying to digitalise and alter and improve our delivery of what the REC is. Today, it's very much a set of legal documents which can be somewhat confusing. We believe that ERIN, through the AI tools, will hopefully improve that user experience and give it a more digestible, understandable form for industry and our increasing user base.
So, let's take a look at ERIN. Here I am on the ERIN tab of the REC Digital Navigator. And so it's got ERIN written in the corner up here. We've got a statement, hi, I'm ERIN, here. And there's also an option to click here to get some helpful hints when asking questions of ERIN. So some do's and don'ts there. If I close that and come down to the bottom here, we can type our questions about the REC in this box here. And then at the very bottom of the page, we've got a disclaimer, which gives a little bit about information about ERIN. And I can also click here to get a list of the source documents that ERIN consults when generating answers about questions on the REC. So there's around 100 documents that ERIN's looking at. So let's ask ERIN our first question. Let's ask, what is the change process? Okay, so that's ERIN now going through those source documents and looking for the answer to that question. And here we have it. So we've got a summary here of what the change process is. And if I click the plus here, I can also see the sources that has been taken from. Let's ask another question. Let's do a more technical one now. Let's do what a ceiling appliance. Here we have ERIN searching the REC to tell us about what ceiling pliers are. Here we are. And again, I can click on the sources. You'll also notice there's some options up here, so you can provide feedback and you can also copy your answer to the clipboard, should you like to. Now, ERIN has a colour coding for the answers that it gives. So the two we've had just now, they're both green, which means ERIN has verified sources for them within the REC. Other times it might not be so confident, so we have a red, amber, green approach to the answers. So if we try what is a common cop, is ERIN checking all that source documentation? And here's the answer. So in this case, we've got an amber answer. That means ERIN hasn't been able to confirm a definitive source for this answer, and therefore we should treat it with a little more caution than we would with answers that are coloured green. There are also red answers, which means the answer isn't in the REC. So for example, if I were to ask what is the weather forecast for tomorrow, there we have it. The REC doesn't know what the weather forecast for tomorrow is. That's not contained within the REC documentation. So that's ERIN. Now head on over to the REC portal, click on EMAR, Digital REC and Data Specification, and then select the ERIN tab so that you can meet ERIN.